Welcome to ProPractice, your guide to refine, enliven, and illuminate the piano repertoire. I'm Josh Wright, and today's episode is on a piece that I have not played for about 13 or 14 years, but I've been teaching it a lot lately, and I've received probably no less than 15 requests to do this video. That's a lot of requests just for this one piece. It's the Chopin Polonaise in A-flat major, Op.53. So, I do have some, I was just teaching this in a lesson on Saturday, and my student showed me a little trick that he was using on that section. I know a lot of people struggle with that. And then also I have some tips for getting those octaves nice and light and gaining more control, as well as the fourths. So we're going to start with the fourths. First of all, we want to play with pedal, play up. You don't have to play up so much, but don't do this. It's too weak. Play up like a celebration, and then hop, hop, more or less. That little expression. Okay, now I know a lot of people struggle with parallel fourths. And I remember I was playing, let's see. That little section of the Chopin Sonata, which is a tough little spot. And I took it to this amazing teacher back east, and he told me this little exercise, and we're going to go over it right now. What you want to do is you want to write in your fingering, first of all. I like to use 4-2, 3-1, 4-2, 5-1. Let's see, what do I use after that? And then 3-2, 4-1, 5-1. That's just mine. That might feel really uncomfortable for you to use 3-2 right there. My score here has 4-2, 5-1, 4-2, which is totally fine as well. Okay, so 4-2, 3-1, 4-2, 5-1. Now it's your option. I like 3-2, 4-1, 5-1. You could also do 4-2, 5-1, 4-2. Okay, now, what I want you to do is just play the top of that with the right fingering until that feels good. Now try the left hand with the right fingering. And also, even when we're doing these exercises, we still want to use expression. There is a time and a place where you could just do all forte practice, but let's just go ahead and keep using the expression. Okay, now. Okay, feeling good. Okay, now, let's step back for a minute and just go to the right hand. The biggest thing that I notice that people do, if you think of piano as, if you think of the piano as a 2x4 and your finger as a nail, if you have one nail going into the keyboard or the 2x4, that board can kind of still spin around. And I'm kind of combining these two things. So if you just have this, you can still be very flexible. But if you're tied down to those, your fingers are locked there. It's harder to move around. So this exercise is going to try to free up the middle voice of the right hand, or the bottom voice of the right hand, the middle voice between the right and the left. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to play staccato. Okay? What that's going to do is it's going to allow us to be totally free and kind of cross over to the 3. That's a really awkward little cross if you're holding down your notes, but if you let go of them, it's very nice. Now, we're going to take it a step further. We're going to play that bottom voice of the right hand twice. That's really awkward the first time. I remember I was in that lesson. And it was really awkward for me, but that will really help you. First of all, it's releasing it so you can keep tension free and rotation and flexibility. And also it's going to help with voicing, because you don't want to sound like a mess. You want to be able to hear that top voice. Okay, now Now, let's put them together and keep doing the staccato middle voice. By the way, I do pedal off, then no pedal. It just has to connect within the hand. Okay, we're going to move on. Going on to this little thing. A lot of students start it, and it's just super ugly. It's not meant to be pretty. Are you kidding me? Chopin wouldn't write if he wanted that to be beautiful. So I like to start it very mysterious and murky and dark. Please make sure you have 5 groups. A lot of students play 4 or 6 because they want it to be equal, but remember, when 3/4 time comes in on beat 2, then you have a full measure of 3, so it's 2 plus 3, it's 5, not 4 or 6, okay? Now, make sure the right hand is voiced a little bit more than the left. And you can use whatever fingering in the left hand. Sometimes people do 2, 1, 5, 4, 2, 1, 5, 4. I personally do 1, 2, 5, 4. That just feels good in my hand, but so does 2, 1 though. Okay? Now, each of these little things pretty much forte or fortissimo, but I want you to think in gradations throughout the page. So this first one, maybe just up to like mezzo piano, mezzo forte. The second one, let's see, maybe mezzo forte, maybe hinting towards forte. The next one, and sorry, I haven't played this forever, so this is gonna suck. So that goes. I'd have to work on this. And by the way, if you are working on it, let's just go over this real quick. Let me finish my point, and then we'll go over that. If you make sure that each of these kind of grade upwards. This one goes even more, and then this one, let's see, even bigger on that one. Okay, now, you just saw me totally botch that. How would I practice that if I wanted to get that good? First of all, I'd try to figure out the somewhat comfortable fingering. I think I do need that 4-1-5-2, 4-1-5-2. Okay, so, and then let's, that's pretty good. I like to practice it in little sections like that, so by hand position, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, now, 4, 5, 4, 5. And then, that just is not feeling that great in my hand. I guess I just get used to it. And then, and you can put little mental gaps in your mind there, but when you're even playing it, release the tension in your hands. Okay, that one's a little better. And so you just practice that add-on. You could do add-on from the end. I practiced add-on. I did groups and then add-on from the beginning. You can also do add-on from the end. Thank you so much for watching. As with all ProPractice videos, the first section is free. If you'd like to view the rest of this video, or if you're interested in learning more about ProPractice, just click on the link on this screen or on the link in the comments section below. Thank you for your support of ProPractice.